Yo, what's good? We on. Yo, this Rocdastar, we good. Hey, I wanted to speak about something. Uh, this is gonna be a special. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna speak about. Right now, we're gonna talk about sports. You get where I'm coming from. Excuse me. I just want to say before I begin. These videos, sometimes I release these videos because I am highlighting certain things that people should realize. I mean, it's not really so much about a topic of discussion. Like, for instance, it's not just about sports, but I'm highlighting something that people may not understand or may not have paid attention to in regards to sports. Now, we're gonna begin. All right. I'm born and raised in Harlem. You getting where I'm coming from? Now, let me turn on the light. I'm born and raised in Harlem. All right. When I was a kid, we played basketball all the time. All right. That was a sport that I really, really loved to play. And it was a sport that I loved to watch. You getting where I'm coming from? It was to the point where my mother bought a hoop, a basketball hoop to put on the back of my door so I could play it inside my room. You getting where I'm coming from? Anyway, I come from hard times, man. The basketball hoop that she bought had a wooden backboard, you know what I'm saying, and a clip. It was a clip that hung on the door, whereas it was like a coat hanger. You getting where I'm coming from? And the clip that hung on the door, you could close the door and the clip with it. Well, anyway, one day that backboard, the basketball hoop fell, and it fell on my foot, and it cracked my toenail. I'll never forget that. You getting where I'm coming from? It was a very, very painful situation when I was a kid. Also, I slammed one of my fingers in the door. Not the room door, but the house door, which was more heavy. That shit hurt it too. But anyway, back to what I was trying to get ready to say. Let me get to my purpose of doing this video. Listen, he who indulge in playing basketball, which is the #1 sport in the world, you getting where I'm coming from? He who don't like to play basketball or don't like the sport, they're crazy. They're on crack. But anyway, he who indulges in the sport, they develop a certain mentality like no other. And you could tell. For instance, like, I'm gonna just put it to you like this. Playing basketball, there's certain things that is necessary in a must. And you could tell based on the person. You can identify the type of person they are. Like, for instance, a player who don't know how to dribble. If you don't know how to dribble and have a ball handle in basketball, listen, this is what I'm gonna say before I even move on. Having a dribble is necessary more so than scoring. Meaning, what I'm trying to say is, if you miss a shot, fine. We won't detect your lameness because you missed the shot. We'll detect your lameness if you don't have a ball handle. That's how I identify if you are a dedicated player. Not because you made a shot, but if you have a ball handle, you can throw it between your legs. You know how to do a killer crossover. You know how to control the ball. They call that ball handle swagger. Whoever steps on a court and don't have ball handle swagger, they are lame. From suburbs, and even certain niggas from suburbs know to get their ball handle together. So you must be from the countryside and your parents never even let you indulge in anything. You raised on a farm type shit. And that means you ain't no city slicker or suburban. You a goddamn foreigner from a country that don't even know about the goddamn sport. Now, back to what I was saying. It develops a certain mentality. You feeling where I'm coming from? Whereas with the ball handle, you in the sport, if you take the ball, if you can steal the ball from them, that turns it over to the other team and they can go, and now they got a chance to score because you got an opportunity. You can steal the ball and overthrow and turn it over so you can score more points. But if you got a good ball handle, then it's hard for you to steal the ball. And if you can score, that's even double whammy because he can shoot. And if he can shoot, then that's dangerous. He's dangerous because he got a ball handle you can't steal. It's hard to steal the ball from him, and he can shoot. So those are players that's dangerous because they know how to play real good. And they win. Those are winners. So when they talk shit, you know what I'm saying, and they brag and they walk around and they talking shit because they know they can play. That's why. You getting where I'm coming from? And they know they can make a lot of money from it. You getting where I'm coming from? So basically what I'm trying to say is this. Listen, man, if you from the hood and you don't play basketball or don't like to play basketball or whatever, something wrong with you. You're like an outsider to the majority and nobody really likes you. And your whole mentality is completely different because, you know, that sport is a fun sport to play. It will craft your mentality. It will craft your attitude to a certain degree. Whereas you widen your ideas and your perceptions on everything, not to forsake nothing. And you'll become more loose of a person to accept mistakes and accept perfection and respect perfection. You getting where I'm coming from? Whereas you're not the type of person who have high expectations on not just yourself but others, and you don't look down on others because you're gonna learn one thing in that sport, and that's not to forsake nobody. You understand what I'm talking about? So if you play that sport, then you will know that one thing for sure, not to forsake nobody. And that apply, and you will learn that it applies to everything in life. You'd be surprised who could do what and when, where, and why, and how. You getting where I'm coming from? And with that said, don't prejudge nobody. Also, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you carry yourself, the way you think, will all be shaped around from that sport. You will have a different mentality if you play that sport. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're white. I don't care if you're black. I don't care if you're brown. I don't care if you're purple. Whatever you are, wherever you're from, once you indulge in that sport regularly, you'll be good. you become more down to earth. Not that you become a snob, but you become down to earth. You'll learn to respect yourself, and you'll learn to respect others. You getting where I'm coming from? And even when you downplay others, in the back of your mind, you still will keep in mind not to forsake, even though you're gonna junk talk. So when you see me talking like this, I'm only talking like this to be more professional, to be more reasonable, to be less aggressive. You feeling where I'm coming from? And to just show a different side of myself. To be more serious. The old jokes aside. Tactic. I mean, it's a side that some people don't know about me, but hey, it's what it is. And it is a side that some people know. But a lot of people talk to me and I talk to them. It's a lot of people that respect me. And a lot of people know what I stand for, know how I feel. You getting where I'm coming from. And, you know, if you go around and you survey around and you ask them about me, they'll tell you. You getting where I'm coming from? But you'll know who my enemies are and you'll know who's not my enemies. Because those who have something nice to say about me, they will. You know, they'll keep it real. They'll be honest about it. And those who don't, you'll know that. Otherwise, they, you know, but if they smart, they just won't say nothing at all. Whether if it's like, it's just the saying. I ain't got nothing to say. If I ain't got nothing nice to say, I ain't gonna say it at all. But, you know, that's just basically it. Shout outs to all of the NBA players. Shout outs to all of the people that contribute to NBA. Shout outs to all of the female cuties that indulge in NBA. Shout outs to my ex who got so many fucking trophies. I lost count. I don't know if it's 20 or 18, whatever. But one thing I do know is she can play. And that'll be my baby for life. No matter what, she can hate me. And some days she hate me, some days she don't. Some days she love me and some days she don't. But I understand what it's about, you know, because every day is different. And, you know, some days you wake up and you feel like, fuck the world. And then some days you wake up and you feel like, yo, the world, I'll give the world the world. And, you know, it's true. But shout outs to everybody who love basketball and indulge in basketball, because those are the only people that really would understand me. That's a network itself. I don't play football, and I'm sorry, guys. I don't watch boxing and all of that. I'm not really open. I don't really like watching wrestling and boxing, and I'll watch some hockey. I don't watch baseball either. I don't watch soccer. Them sports is boring. You getting where I'm coming from? Hockey and basketball, those I like to watch race car drivings. I like to watch NASCAR and Daytona 500. I like to watch the sports where niggas is doing motorcycle tricks and all of that. You know, the ATVs and all of that. So you can catch me watching that type of shit. With you know, the race cars and the motorcycle races and all that type of shit. But other than that, you know, when it comes to gambling, CeeLo is my thing. 4, 5, 6, head crack, trips, you know, that type of shit. But other than that, I don't know how to play poker and all that other shit. You gotta go talk to my boy Gutter with that. He like to play poker. You can catch me with the nigga in the AC and all that. That be me standing there watching this nigga play poker and all that. And this nigga be winning money. Crazy. The only one coming from, I remember I seen a nigga win like about $5,000, like nothing. You get where I'm coming from? I was like, nigga, hand me a dub. I'm like, good. Because I was broke that day too. That nigga be getting crazy paper from an AC. That nigga be balling crazy. I ain't gonna say a lot. Yeah, shout outs to my boy Gutter Snipes. You know what I'm saying? Nigga stay getting that money. You know what I'm saying? Like he's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? And it's what it is. But, yo, for the rest of y'all niggas, man, hold it down. Stay up, man. Hey, yo, by the way, Ken Gooney Sr., give me my motherfucking money, nigga. You owe me $20 from the last game. I didn't forget that. And I won that game, and you know it was at nighttime, too. And it was drizzling. Give me that money, nigga. Peace. I'm out.